welcome back to our second half of the Milo and Mila adventure. Last time, Mila kept her promise, returning to the Bell Woods 3 months after bidding Milo farewell, right before the events of our first collaboration. They went on a date. Kind of. And Milo roped Mila into doing some temple exploration to uncover a mysterious ingredient for his current alchemical project. The potion of permanent polymorph. They made their way to the temple and headed inside. They've thwarted traps and sort of solved a puzzle, all while uncovering secrets of the mysterious Kalishtar people, the people from the stars. And now, resume.
As you descend down the stairs, they go down for a little bit, about a good 50, 60 feet, winding in a little spiral down lower into the ground. And roll me some perception checks.
You and your perception checks. Don't you know we're little guys?
That is a 4.
Jesus, Mila.
It's
I
bad.
need you.
Oh, Milo
It's bad
saved
times.
Mila this time.
6.
Oh,
Six? Like,
6. SIX.
dope. About halfway down the stairwell, who do I want to pick on? Odds, Mila, evens, Milo.
Oh, great. More
This
coins.
is an odd, so that's going to be Mila. You step on what feels like a loose rock on the stairwell as it kind of sinks down beneath your foot a little bit.
oh, what a strange pebble.
And then next thing you know, darts begin to fire out of the walls at the two of you.
Oh, fuck.
Do I get a
We've
dex
been
save?
Indiana Jones.
Do I get a dex save?
Yeah, can we make saves? Oh, what do we mean no?
All right. I have rolled dice to hits.
Fuck.
I have a 16 to hit on Mila
Misses.
and a natural 20 on Milo.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna silvery barbs. I can't because there's no triggering event for this. I can't silvery barbs a thing like this, can I?
A wall.
Can I silvery barbs the wall? No, it distracts a triggering creature. There's no creature.
Yeah, it's not really a creature.
Yeah, no, this is just.
I'll take it. The wall crits me.
All right, you're right. It's a crit.
It's cool, my big boy.
I can't do anything to help you.
That's
all
not that
good. It's
bad.
all good.
It's only 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay. I can live with that. I can live with 13. What's the number? Okay, there we go. So I just so it missed you, so I'm going to assume that just Milo took one for the team here and just got covered in like 13 darts, and I turn around like I have a sunburn on my back.
Oh
and
my
I'm just
god,
like,
are you okay?
ow, yes,
I'm gonna.
they're not poisoned.
Do I leave them in or do I take them? I'm gonna pull one out.
Don't. That is the right answer, but please do it a little gentlier.
Or I could just go really fast and I'm just gonna grab them all at once and just rip them off.
I was like, okay, are you? Thank you. And I walk very stiffly down the stairs.
So at the bottom of the stairwells, you find yourselves at a doorway of a massive chamber about 40 feet by 40 feet. And there is a door in the center of each wall. For sake of ease, we're going to say you're entering in through the southern door.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you walk inside the room?
Oh, are you giving us the option?
I don't like that.
Okay, wait. Sorry, I need to make sure I heard. So there's several doors, but for ease, you're telling us we're going through the southern door.
Yes, like your entrance.
Is it because we're idiots?
No. No, it's just, again, it's a 40 foot by 40 foot square room. There's a door in the middle of each room, or each wall.
Okay.
And the doorway that you guys are that the stairwells open up into the
got it.
is
Okay.
one in the southern wall. So
Yes.
there's still one to the east, west, and north.
I would like to make an addendum to something that just happened.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so when Mila steps on the thing that triggers the darts, the reason she doesn't get hit is because she leans down to pick up that pebble, and they all like zip over her head and hit.
Yeah.
Milo,
Totally.
Okay.
Totally. You
So
have your mage armor on, whatever.
I do, yeah. So when I get down here, I'm still looking at the pebble, like, this is what I stepped on while I was up there. And we get in through this door, and I'm like, wait a second. And I'm going to use magical tinkering.
Yeah.
On the little pebble. And
Skill artificers.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just cast light on it, basically. And then I'm gonna toss it into the room.
Hell yeah. How you like that, fucker?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Fuck. Well, can we see?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the walls of this room and the staircase that you went down are still illuminated in blue lighting.
Okay.
Well, nothing immediately pounced on that, so maybe there's nothing in there waiting to fall on us from the ceiling?
I like the way you think.
I'm gonna glance up at the ceiling. Are there any creepy creatures hanging from the ceiling waiting to attack us when we walk in?
Roll with perception.
Yikes.
12.
16.
Nope.
Okay.
Seems safe.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
All right. Tentatively walk into the room.
Yeah, very gingerly, slowly walking. Still sore from my dart experience.
So you step forward into this room, and once you make it about 10 feet into this room, a wailing noise begins to just swirl all around you as you just hear what sounds like people crying and weeping. And then off-white spectral forms of humanoids begin to rise up, swirling around you.
A ghost!
And please make me wisdom saving throws.
No, fucking.
No!
Fuck your wisdom.
No, not wisdom. Literally anything.
Wisdom
anything else.
saving throw.
Is
18.
Is this against magic?
Um,
Oh, yeah, is it?
I'll allow you to take this as an advantage.
Yay!
Thank you. Thanks, cutie. Oh, God. Well, I will take my 18.
Oh, okay. 19. Yeah, okay.
Dope.
Good.
Now that you're going to be frightened.
But we are going to roll initiative?
No.
Oh. Can I roll initiative anyway? I want to fight something.
We keep dodging the danger Kay promised us. I had a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, no, it's wild.
Okay, so white stuff floated around us. Humanoid things.
Humanoid figures are like made of that look like off-white bluish colors are swirling all around you, and they are wailing and screaming in terror and horror. And then you notice that there are creatures similar to what attacked the party in the Bellwoods.
Oh, no.
Creatures similar to the ones that you saw around the pit. Also the same spectral energy chasing and attacking these ghostly figures as they swirl around this room and scream in panic.
So they're attacking the things that are swirling us.
Mm-hmm. They all seem to be the same, like weird bluish, whitish spectral magic stuff.
Okay, I am going to do something. Okay. So we have the creatures that are attacking the spooky boys. Spooky boys are surrounding us. I'm going to look at Mila and go, I think these things are spirits or something. And something that those fuckers over there, I pointed at the monsters, the thing they're doing is disrupting them. I think they're asking us for help.
I mean, that makes sense. How do we help them?
I got one idea, and I'm gonna be stupid and cast Fireball.
Remind me again how big the radius on Fireball is?
Oh, just small enough for us to be completely fine with no problems whatsoever. Okay, why do you?
Oh, really? I thought it was a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, fire bolt.
Oh, bolt. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, fire. My bad. Hurl a mote of fire. It doesn't really give me a
I thought you were
size
just
on
doing
it.
fire
one target.
ball.
Oh,
Ball.
oh, fire bolt is the spell I have as my cantrip. It is a ranged spell attack on a target, and it's a 3d10 fire damage. It does not give me a width.
Yeah, that doesn't
See,
matter. Oh, again, I thought you were doing fireball, like the big
yeah.
devastation that was going to hit both of you in that point.
I'm not that
Doesn't matter
foolish.
how wide firebolt is. It passes through the figures, disturbing them where it passes through them, but otherwise, and then they just kind of reform again and continue this perpetual, unending, haunting chase.
To be clear, I'm aiming for the monsters.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the same.
Fuck. What? No, hold on. What do you mean I did nothing?
Again, the monsters are like they have the appearance of what you saw, but they look like the same ghostly spectral energy that the people are.
They're showing us visions of things we're afraid of.
Maybe. Are there any writings or anything on the walls here?
No.
Okay. Fuck this. I am gonna waste a spell slot, but I don't care. And what the fuck do I need to do for this one? I'm gonna use the spell magic.
Dope.
Ooh.
So I can choose any creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of third level or lower. Any spell of third level or lower on the target ends, etc., etc. So I am going to use the spell magic on the things swirling around us, hoping that this is something that the temples do want to fuck with us, and then I can make it go away.
You do.
Yeah!
As you cast this dispel magic, the figures just kind of like dissipate slowly, kind of turn into like wisps of smoke as they keep swirling around you, and then gradually like get thinner and fainter and fainter and fainter, just like getting pulled away into the air until the room is once again quiet and silent with just the two of you within it.
Okay.
That's way better. It's so loud.
The monsters are gone too, I'm assuming. Yep, yeah, that was something spectral showing us things we're afraid of. Uncool. Unfair, I would say.
Yeah, that
But
was strange.
they're gone now. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand how those things got here. Who put them here?
It's hard to say if they were once anything or if there's just a spell that was showing us dark visions, if you will. I mean, I was able to dispel it, so it was magical in nature, so I don't think it was a creature.
Yeah. The clothing that the ghosts were the ghosts wearing like clothing that we could discern, or did they just kind of look like shades?
They look kind of like shades, but every now and then you would catch a glimmer, like a clear look of one of them, and it seemed to be wearing clothing very similar to what the people of the Bell would wear.
And
Yeah,
their clothes are
they
fairly
were-
distinct from the rest of the world.
Mhm.
Correct. So,
They had to have been fucking with us. It just had to have been something.
It seems to have potentially been another vision of Washtar.
what if it's not fucking with us? What if it's showing us what happened to them and why they came here?
Oh, that they were hunted, so they built something for. Oh my god, for safety. We're on the safety route. This is a hiding
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Kind of feels like we're tomb raiding, doesn't it? Like we're just straight up like this somewhere we're not supposed to be.
Well, maybe, but if this happened to them and it's happening here, maybe the answer to how to I guess they didn't stop it. That's why they came here.
Encouraging. So something real bad might be waiting for us at the end of this.
Yeah. Well, let's press
Milo,
on.
Milo Milo grabs her hand. This time, not in a navigational way, just kind of in a comfort way,
Mila squeezes
and
your
it's just
hand.
kind of like squeezes back, like, "All right, we got this. We're smart,
Yeah,
crafty.
we're so smart.
We can handle this."
Yeah. And maybe we will find something that will help us. If they escaped and they got here, maybe we can find a way to escape if we have to.
And the thing we can find in here is going to do so much good for so many people like us.
Yes. That's the hope. That's what I'm going to keep in mind.
Yeah. All right, let's press on.
Okay.
I'm still holding your hand
Cool.
up.
There's
Yes.
3 doors. West,
Yeah.
north, or east?
Well, we came in through the south, so do we just want to go
Yeah.
clockwise around and check the doors? So check west, north, east, see if we can hear things on the other side, see if we can feel anything, sense anything, or the door's locked.
Yeah, if anyone here knows doors, I would trust you with that.
I say doors, but like there's just doorways.
Oh.
Oh. Ignore
Dope.
us.
That's fair.
We've been through a lot here today.
Yeah. I'm gonna glance down the west hallway, the north hallway, the east hallway. Does it just look like hallways, or is there a difference that we can discern?
So the western doorway opens to a small corridor, about 10 feet wide and 20 feet long. There's a door at the far end of it and a small pedestal in the middle of it. The door to the north has a set of stairs that winds up. And the door to the east has another corridor, probably about 40 feet long. Though it is currently dark, so you can only see it in your dark vision. It is not illuminated.
I'm partial to pedestals. Pedestals hold something.
Can we see anything on the pedestal, or does it look like the pedestal is waiting something to be put into it?
You don't make out anything on the pedestal, just looking at down the corridor.
Okay. I wouldn't mind looking at the pedestal first, and if we need to find something, maybe we can narrow it down from the other hallways.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Cool. So you guys walked into the western corridor?
Yes.
The western corridor.
Nope. Once you both set foot inside, the doorway slams shut behind you.
God, why?
A piece of the pedestal on the top begins to glow, flickering lightly.
Mm-hmm.
And it begins to pick up its pace as it starts to glow faster and faster gradually.
Uh-oh.
And,
Right to the end of the hall.
10.
The end of the
It's
hall.
locked. 9.
I cast acid.
7. On what?
The fucking thing coming at us.
There's nothing coming at you. There's light. There's a button on the pedestal that's glowing and flickering.
Oh.
We have to push it.
Shit.
Five.
Okay. Wait. Hold on.
4.
I pushed the button. I pushed the
3.
button.
But it's so far. I was gonna. Drink it.
Please make me some dexterity saving throws, as when Mila hits the button, the floor falls out from under, and you both fall 50 feet down.
Balls. Is it dexterity?
Yep.
Okay. Natural 20. And I have evasion.
11.
Oh, no! Screw this! Featherfall.
Do you both have Featherfall?
So I can cast it on both of us.
All right. You gently glide down to the bottom of this pit, 50 feet down.
50 feet. What the
I just
fuck?
wasted probably the only natural 20 I'm going to get at the entire night. That is so frustrating. But yeah,
I have like 3 so far.
we're floating down.
Well, floor's not coming up anytime soon. We're just floating.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Honestly, if you were very fast, I was looking for a potion to increase my speed to get there faster, and you just beat me to it. We would have been in this situation regardless.
Good. Perfect.
I do feel bad for choosing the western door, but like, come on, it could have been holding a thing.
No, it makes sense. Glancing around where we are, where did we land?
Yeah, as we descend to the floor.
It's just a pit.
What?
It's just a pit.
Oh, a pit. I thought you said it's just a bit, and I was like, is there a studio audience? We get pranked? What do you mean a bit?
Futurely, insert laugh track.
It's just a bit, man. Slave the Stars Ashton Kutcher comes out and goes, oh, man. You should have seen your face.
You've been punked.
God damn it. This is people's lives. Anyway.
After about 10 seconds, however, the door that you walked in through does open back up. The walls seem to be made out of rough-hewn stone, and so they would be climbable with some athletics checks, unless you guys had something else you could do.
No, I might as well just do that. My athletics is not great, though.
My athletics is really good.
14. I'll take a 14, all things considered.
Mhm.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Dope. Mila, you're able to scramble up there. It takes you probably about 10, 15 seconds to get up there. Milo, you're lagging behind a little bit. It takes you close to like 20, 25 seconds to climb.
I'm not much of a climber.
Mila's waiting at the top to grab your hand, and as soon as she grabs your hand, she just like lifts you up and like places you. Like,
thank you.
Like you weigh nothing to her. She just lifts you up and places you next to her.
You're really strong.
Oh, yeah, it's really cool. I figured out my armor, I figured out a way to it bolsters my strength.
That's brilliant. I need to sit down for a second.
Okay.
It's like plop on the floor. I was like, okay. Where are we?
I have no idea.
I'm starting to get a headache in here, but we gotta figure this out. So are we back to where we started?
Yep, you're back in that big 40 by 40 room.
You want to go north?
Or east.
Let's just keep going clockwise around. How many traps can there be?
How truly, how many could there be in this booby trapped temple? I was like big echoing temple. All right, north door, chief.
All right, the north doorway just went straight to a set of stairs that kind of spiraled upwards. Very similar to the ones that you used to descend down here.
Although maybe this feels like backtracking. Should we go east? No. You know what? Just up.
Really? Up? Yeah, we get. Yeah. What you say?
Yes, it's fine. We'll figure out where we're going.
Fine. What could happen? Just going through this with a smile.
I can't not smile when I'm with you.
Oh. Wow. And you know what? If I was by myself, it'd be a lot harder to laugh through this. Absolutely. So I
would be so scared. Yeah, no.
So scared, but not right now.
Nope.
Not even a little bit.
Nope.
All right, roll me some more perception checks.
God. Pick a different stat. Never mind, nat 20.
Natural 1.
Shit.
Milo, you stop Mila just as she's about to step on another dart trap pressure plate halfway up the stairs again.
She does do it, or she's about to do it?
She's about to do it when you can stop her.
I'm just like...
I stop, and I just throw my hand up across her chest.
Mom
Like, wait! Mom arm, yeah, exactly, yeah. Like, hold on!
What?
Bad floor.
Oh my god, I keep stepping on these things.
It's okay. I keep not stepping on these things.
You would think that I would just look down sometimes, but I just...
Hey, it's okay. We know the drill now. Hand?
Yeah.
Follow me.
Following you, yes.
Cool. At the top of the stairwells, you enter into a long corridor that is illuminated with yellow lights.
Well, the lights are different now. That's gonna be a good sign, right?
At the far end of this corridor, you recognize a globe of darkness.
A what? I'm sorry.
A globe of darkness preventing you from seeing through it to see where it goes at the end of the hallway.
Another darkness spell.
Everything's always darkness in this Bad gameplay. Okay, we're cool. Everything's great. I'm smiling.
It's
I'm
fine.
with my cool friend Mila. We're gonna do this.
Yeah, your cool friend. Yeah, punch you in the shoulder a little
Or-
bit. Haha,
How?
friend.
You're still wearing the armor.
I'm sorry, I'm so strong, and I don't think about it
It's like-
sometimes.
He's like kind of holding his arm, like, what's that? Killing that.
Milo's into it.
Didn't think I would be, but here we are. Okay, well, we got a dark corridor again.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to it but through it, right?
I mean, nothing bad's happened yet.
I like remember getting pelted by darts earlier and falling down a hole. I'm like, yeah, nothing bad. We're still alive. That's the important
We're
part.
so alive. I've never
alive.
felt this alive before.
This has been a lot of fun, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's dangerous and terrifying, and
Yeah, it is.
but it's fun with
We
you.
should do this all the time. This should be like the new thing we do. We just look for weird
Yeah.
places and go explore them together.
Oh my god, it'd be so much fun. We could explore weird places. We could like run our own like antique shop,
Yes! Yes! Oh my god.
and I'll look different, and no one will ever arrest me. It'll be great.
All right, as you make your way down the corridor, you know what I want.
Me to make a stealth check because it's my best modifier, right?
No, a perception.
Maybe a nature roll.
No,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we're looking at perception to not trigger more traps.
I'm
10.
actively looking for traps. Can I roll investigation instead?
Loophole.
At this point, sure.
Sweet. 16.
Okay, it's like it's taking you way longer to get through this thing than I thought.
I
Alright,
keep rolling so bad.
It's gonna be a 3-part
What
one
did
shot.
Milo have?
10.
Dope. Yeah, you still miss it.
Yeah, I figured.
Milo triggers it this time.
What do I trigger?
More darts.
More darts! Oh, fuck me. Okay.
That's going to be a 17 to hit Mila and a 12 to hit Milo. Those will both be misses.
No, 17 does hit me, but can I do... I'm gonna do shield.
Mm.
Can you shield a trap?
I'm looking right now. An invisible barrier of magical force appears to protect you. When you
Well, she passed her perception
Okay.
check, or her investigation check. She was looking for it.
an invisible barrier of magical force appears and protects you until the start of your next turn. You have +5 bonus, including against the triggering attack, and you take no damage from magic missile. It doesn't say that I have to see the trigger. It just says that it happens. So it's up to you.
You only miss the DC by 1. So you hear the faintest little and you just instinctively put a shield up around yourself, and then you feel the darts start to ping off of it.
I stand up and go, did you see this pebble?
It's these damn pebbles. Meanwhile, you just hear the clattering of all of these things hitting the ground as they bounce off the shield. That was wild.
Did you have a shield?
I did.
You are way more prepared than I am. I usually go into these things and wing it.
I can't believe you're still alive, honestly.
Yeah, but, I mean, honestly, me too.
Me
It's
3.
I've had a long life. For bones, I assume. Kay's like, I can't believe I haven't killed you either.
Can't believe you guys have dodged almost all my traps.
Listen.
Some of us have dodged all of them. We just have a whole arsenal of shit we can try to like not get hurt, and you've been very benevolent.
So going down the rest of the way of this corridor, eventually when you pass through that darkness spell, you find yourself back where in the very first hallway you went down, where it just diverged off to the left and right. You just came out the other side from where you went down before.
Wait, we're back where we started?
Uh-huh.
Back in the fucking building?
Uh-huh.
Mila, are we... There were 4 doors.
I don't understand geometrically.
We went through 3 of them. And they all went to the... Fuck it. Fuck it. We have one left. We're going east.
Wait, I mean, technically, we didn't get through the door in the west hallway either. We fell through the floor.
I don't think the west hallway is an option for us anymore if it's floorless.
I know, I'm just saying, we technically didn't. You're right, let's just go east. I'm just
That's a good
making
point.
semantic arguments. It's fine.
I'm hoping against hope that the east has been the right door the entire time.
I think you're right. I think we just chose wrong every time.
Every time. It can happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It could happen. Yes.
Fuck you. Fuck you, God.
So you guys go back downstairs, cleverly dodging the traps that you are aware of where they are located now. And the door to the eastern doorway leads to another corridor. I think it's about 40 feet long. At the end of it, there is at the far end of that, you're just able to make what seems to be another doorway with an actual door in it this time.
I'm suspicious of this door.
You should be suspicious of the hallway first. Roll your checks.
For perception?
If you want to be actively looking like Mila, you can do investigation.
Doesn't matter. Rolled a 20.
Hey, with my investigation,
25.
I rolled 23.
25.
Nope. You find two different traps on either side of the corridor. One about 15 feet down, the other about 30 feet down, of what seem to be blade traps.
Hey, these look different.
Yeah, those are different. That would have definitely killed us.
We should set one off just to see what it does.
I throw the pebble in there.
After we've already passed it.
Well, yeah, I assume
I've already passed it.
Like we're not standing on the other side of the hallway. Like, hey, what does that do? And then set it off, and it's like
right. No, we're getting past the thing, and I'm just gonna toss it behind me like a grenade.
Sure enough, a large blade comes sliding out of the slot in the wall that would pretty much, given your heights, have slashed you guys straight across, like somewhere
Our hair
on your hair, your top of your head.
We could have just been decapitated.
We could have been scalped.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
This place is so
Good
dangerous.
thing we were looking this time.
Wait. Oh my god. But now we know what that looks like. It'll be easier to spot it next time.
Yes. We might even have advantage looking for it in the future.
Yeah. I don't know what that means. You're a weird guy.
I'm just saying things. I'm losing my marbles. Let's go to that door.
By this point, your comprehend languages would have worn off.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Why is there
Are
more
you saying
writing?
that because there's some language to comprehend in this room?
There is. That doorway that has an actual door in it has another carving in the door itself and has more writing.
I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages again.
Okay.
I'm now out of first level spell slots.
Hey, you know?
It says, our home fell. The creatures of Caligo invaded and devoured our gods. Their falls tearing our homes apart, wrecking the land. Devastation reigned. We had no hope. I think it says hope. They had no hope, no home. And so did we begin to make plans to flee, to save any we could.
And the image carved onto the door itself shows Glastar fleeing from fire raining down from the sky. The city that was in the carving in the very first hallway you came down is burning and collapsing, and monsters that you've seen in the woods during this very trip are chasing and attacking and killing Glastar.
Both of these things came from somewhere not in this world, and they were hunted here.
Have you ever heard that word before? Caligo?
I was just going to ask you. That's not a place I'm familiar with.
I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is.
Oh, no. And I've been a lot of places.
Yeah, same.
Between the two of us, for us to have not heard of this place, it either is a destroyed civilization, or we have star people.
Yeah. It says that the creatures of Caligo devoured the gods. Can you eat a god?
Apparently. Are these? I'm pointing the monsters. Are these the creatures?
I guess. Maybe? I don't. Was there a clue as to what we do next? I didn't hear a clue this
I
time.
didn't. I didn't get that either. But there's also no other direction they go. There's just the doorway.
Yeah.
Roll me investigation checks.
Skadoosh. 17.
Oh. Hold on.
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh. You said investigation?
Mm-hmm.
26.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Here, I thought you were gonna say like. 3.
Oh no, I forgot. I thought I had expertise investigation, but I have not. It's
Oh,
just plus
okay.
5, so it's fine.
Well, you guys just kind of poke and look examine over the door a little bit more, and there's just a switch kind of cleverly worked into the door frame that you just kind of press, and the door slides upwards with the sound of stone grinding on stone.
Easy every time.
Easy every time. I high five you.
Yeah.
Revealing another massive staircase.
Although I gotta say, I'm getting real sick of these stairs.
I haven't been doing a lot of cardio lately. This is rough.
I like try and flex my muscles, but it doesn't do a whole lot. And I go, let's go.
All right.
I'm just gonna make a preemptive roll because I'm sure we have to look for traps.
13.
14.
Unlike the previous stairwells, this one is a little bit different. And every now and then there's a flat plane, there's a level that kind of you just go forward a little bit more, go in one direction or another that doesn't ascend or descend, and it always just keeps climbing higher and higher until you kind of you're able to figure out that you're probably getting close to the very top of the temple itself. And eventually it does indeed open up into a large, fairly decent sized room. I mean, probably about 30 feet by 30 feet with a skylight. And you can see overhead by this point, full night has fallen. And so just the light of the moon and the stars is just trickling down through this opening in the top of this pyramid. And then reflecting onto several mirrors that are strategically placed near the entrance and around the room that then brighten and illuminate this room in clear, clean light.
This is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Wow. Okay. So this room is in light. Is there anything in the room?
Yes, actually. There are two big things to note in this room. First, the walls, starting in the what seems to be, after a quick glance, you're able to tell it's something that starts in the northwestern corner. The walls are painted and decorated in a massive mural of something that's telling a story that's kind of winds its way around the room, starting in the northwestern corner and going to the left until it meets back up in that corner. There are more Kuori runes as well as just pictures as well. And in the center of the room rests a small altar that's more like a box and it's filled with soil, and growing in it are several flowers they look similar to like a white lily, but they are glowing with a brilliant rainbow colored hue.
That's it.
Wait, what?
I think that's it. I'm like gonna walk towards the flower, like I'm in a trance almost.
Don't touch anything yet. Let me read these. Let me read this.
Yeah. Definitely read them. I just want to get real close to these.
Okay. I'm gonna read them. Read the runes.
The runes, as you kind of read over them, and Milo just walks around this flower, just staring it down. The runes tell a story. They tell a story of a group of beings who nearly call themselves the people, living in prosperity. They lived in harmony with their planet. they had taken to traveling the stars and exploring the other score planets of their celestial hub, as they refer to it, colonizing these other places, expanding their influence. Their gods and goddesses lived among them, blessing and raising the people up, aiding them in their prosperity and their colonization. And the pictures of the mural that are accompanied, again, it's that absolutely gorgeous city that you saw earlier, just wrought out in color with just swooping bridges connecting high buildings and trees and just everything very graceful and natural, flowing and decorated in bright colors and whites and golds and all sorts of things. And the people are there on like a promenade in a market, and they're all happy and they're just and having a good life.
And then what happened?
And then, and the story continues, but then exploring deep in the space and the dark between the stars, they encountered something unexpected, a presence that they only were able to learn the name of as Caligo. And then the creatures began to appear. At first, it was just a few deaths seemingly at random, but it gradually became more and more. And at this point, as the mural continues along, it shows ships, what look like weirdly designed and shaped airships or boats, taking out to the darkness between the stars. And then it shows shadowy forms reaching out to attack the people in the city. Eventually, the pantheon of the people took the battle to the dark monsters to defend their charges. And then arose a mighty beast, large enough to swallow the sun. One of the 8 of Pantheon fled, taking to hiding while the other 7 fell, devoured by this monster. The people fell and the hub burned. And the picture continues showing a massive creature just completely made and encased out of shadows, devouring what appears to be 7 figures shrouded in energy to like give them kind of the appearance of stars, while another figure whose starry surroundings like dimmed down is hiding away from the monster. Story continues, the people fell, their hub burned, and they hid where they could as the monsters hunted them, desperate to seek and destroy all final life. The other stars of the hub burned, wreaking devastation all across the space. And as the final planet, this final home began to break apart and end, the eighth deity, one known as Nophelia, gathered as many as she could and opened a portal to a new home. When she opened this portal, the monsters finally discovered her and began to attack and eat and devour her. But through the pain she fought, sending as many through the portal as she could, marking their safe passage with a sapling to plant in their destination. And the mural kind of ends with that image of what's clearly the final of the 8 gods being attacked and devoured by these shadowy monsters, while there's a glowing portal behind it and the people are fleeing through it.
Damn.
Milo?
Yes. I'm like flipping through a book, trying to like compare pictures and like look at my elixir in this little flask. I'm like, yeah.
Can you come look at this picture? Just the last one. I'll fill you in.
Okay. Yeah. Let me just I put a bookmark in. I close the flask. I wander over.
You don't need to know the whole story. Just look at the picture.
This is the one of
the 8th god being devoured while the people are running through a portal and the world is collapsing.
Right, yeah, that one. yeah. I know I'm familiar. That's horrifying.
So I think the story. So when the people in Galvanaith tell the story, when Aerolith tell the story, they just said, "Oh, like they were brought here with the tree, and they might go home someday." But this
Doesn't look like anyone's
Doesn't
going
look
home.
like anybody's going home. Why would you? It's gone.
It's gone completely. But then what's this flower?
I don't. Maybe the flowers came from there,
Maybe.
but they're not in the picture.
They're not, so nothing references this thing. So the people who built this place long ago were eaten.
Well,
They're gods, they're people,
yeah. Well, it seems like they're
and they
gods.
ran through a portal.
Yeah, the god opened a portal to save them. Some of them, I guess.
Some of them, not all of them.
Yeah, no, probably a lot of them got eaten or jettisoned out into space or something when the
And
world
this-
collapsed.
Yeah, and this monster is here now.
Or it's coming.
Right. Kind of puts things in perspective, doesn't it?
And we don't have
I grab your hand.
have any gods here because they left.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they've I grab your hand. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Think of it this way. Everything you've ever accomplished, every moment of safety and solitude and achievement,
Yeah.
you did it without a god.
Yeah.
All you.
But if the gods couldn't save that place, how are we supposed to save this place?
By being better than gods.
She looks at you, and for a second, you think like that she's about to be like, "You're so stupid." She's like, "That's genius."
Listen. These were ancient people. They walked with these things, right?
Yeah.
I teamed up with 4 people who, quite frankly, not swimming in the deep end of the genius pool. I would bet dollars to donuts it was like me and the country sound and Heron gone, and the rest of us were just breezing
One of them
through.
was a doctor, though.
I think that was just their name. If I'm being real with you, I think it was a name. But they were an expert hunter.
Okay.
We fought these extraterrestrial monsters. We beat them.
You did.
The people here have the capability to survive this, and not just survive it, but overcome it. And you know what happened here now. You have the information that we could need.
You just have to make sure other people know. We can prepare.
Yes.
We know what we're fighting now.
We can align ourselves with the people who have the means to fight this type of stuff.
Yes.
Provide aid.
Yeah.
Starting with, and I dart back to the flower.
Pardon me.
Oh, what the
Firebolt cantrips in my hands.
And as you go, turn around and go dart back for the flower, coming up from the top of the staircase, you notice 2 humanoids. One of them seems to be... They're both medium creatures. The one is a little bit shorter than the other. The one that's a little bit shorter is fairly...
Compared to what?
I mean, they're both taller than you guys.
Yeah.
So the one on the left is slim with kind of androgynous, delicate features and a very dark, kind of dusky gray skin. And their eyes glow with a very soft orange. And they have a shaven head. They're wearing flowing robes in various shades of grays and reds, with cloth wraps binding the fabrics to their forearms and shins, kind of similar to what you would expect to see from someone wearing from, like, if they were from the garden.
Who are you?
Yeah.
The other one, the one on the right, is taller and very lightly built. He's almost completely covered, though, in like kind of greenish brown leathers. And he has a wooden mask covering his face and a hat pulled over his head. And he's the one who has kind of like his hand up to the mask, as if he had just coughed into it to draw your attention. Terribly sorry. It's just was waiting for you to not be so busy before I spoke.
Who?
Who are you? Where'd you come from?
What the with your eyes?
What?
Oh, don't. Sorry, pardon my companion here. Sabriel does not speak. You may call me Raphael.
Okay.
Tell me, are you? And like you can tell, they both have their attention fully focused on you, Milo. Are you the alchemist?
Um. There's. I like put my firebolts out. Just like, who's asking?
At this point, up kind of the stairs behind the two of them is a creature neither of you have ever seen before. It's probably about the size of a mastiff,
No, no.
but it's a lot lower to the ground, and it has
That's like a horse for gnomes.
and it has scales covering its entire body and a long tail kind of running across the ground underneath of it, and an elongated snout. Like you've seen lizards before, and it looks like a giant lizard about the size of
Who's
a mastiff.
asking?
I told you my name is Raphael. Like,
No, not literally. Where? Who are you
Why
with?
are? How do you know about this place, and why? How do you know he's here? And like, what do you want?
Not that I'm saying I'm the thing you're looking for.
and so that creature, that giant lizard, kind of comes up and it just curls itself around Raphael's feet, and like it sits there and stares at both of you, and a long forked tongue kind of flicks out into the air.
Duh.
Oh, and I forgot to point out, it has bright red scales.
Sick. Great. Happy about
Uh-huh.
it.
We come from someplace far away, and we have need of a very talented alchemist to solve a problem that we fear may be coming up.
Are you Calistar?
No, they're not.
No.
You see the two of them look at
Okay.
each other.
I look at Mila like, listen, I'm scared. What are you
Raphael
thinking?
just kind
What
of
are you thinking?
sighs, and he reaches up and he pulls off his hat and his mask, and you see that it's a good reason he keeps himself completely covered, because he has red skin, almost the same shade as the giant lizard at his feet.
Okay.
And when he takes the hat off, you notice there's smoke begins to trail from his scalp kind of down his head that almost seems to be like in the form of dreadlocks. And he also has bright orange eyes.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. Great.
Can I roll something to see if I understand what these people are?
Yeah, the magnitude of the situation. Can I join in on
Arcana.
that? Arcana's a great choice. I like Arcana.
30.
Damn. Milo?
Well, total is 11. But I just want you to know that I have a plus 10 in Arcana.
Milo has no idea
Yeah.
what's going on here.
Frozen with
Mila,
fear.
you have heard rumors of people from outside the Empire who have some elemental affinity in their appearances and their histories.
I'm in danger.
Mila's putting a few things together in her brain. Wait.
And your friend Cloud has also kind of hinted and mentioned these people once or twice. Now you're like seeing these beings before you, like you're like starting to put two and two together from some of the conversations you've had with Cloud and where they're from.
You're from Icarus.
The one that introduces himself as Raphael just kind of nods his head. Is like, that is correct.
I went, what's a chorus?
Have you
It's
met
the-
one of us before?
It's the island east of east of Vela. It's not important.
Okay.
I mean, it is important, but
I like this. I kind of scoot backwards towards it.
it's
All you
it's like
got
it's
this.
like an island. It exploded at one point in time. Everybody thought that it's, but there's still people there. Anyway,
Spot
wait, are you? And she looks at the creature, this lizard thing that's with them. You're part of that cult.
You see surprise kind of radiates across both their faces as they can look at each other and look. And they had been like wholly focused on Milo until this point when you mentioned that. And now they're like wholly focused on you, Mila. You have heard of the Thrice Risen?
I mean, I know it exists. I don't know anything about it. It's not really a thing here in the Empire. I don't understand why you're here. I need more information.
Seconded.
Well, we need to
Why
know
do you
if-
need an alchemist?
Are you the one we seek or no?
Depends on your answer, I guess.
I mean, I'm not here to kill you if that's what you're concerned about.
It was on my
You
mind.
can't really aid someone very well if you're dead.
Well, he's my alchemist. Get your own.
Allegedly. I'm like, can I make a deception roll? But I'm not doing very good at lying.
Sure, do that disadvantage.
Sure, whatever. And that one. There you go.
Okay, you're the one who specified that you named
The dice want to tell a story.
Very well. You are the one we are looking for. We do come from the Isle of Icaros. And there have been rumblings on the island lately. The prophets have seen the future and have seen the awakening of the obsidian and he who is known as the Thrice Risen. And it has been foretold by them that his third awakening shall herald in the end of this plane. We have heard rumors of an alchemist who is particularly skilled and we kind of trail from us, perhaps unusually talented, that we hope might be able to assist us in preventing that from happening.
Preventing it from happening.
I mean, I quite like living, as do my people.
Sure,
The Harbinger were to awaken a third time and truly become the Thrice Risen, he would end this hub. He would destroy the land.
That's a lot to take in all at once. So you're trying to prevent some dark entity from rising again and destroying what? The world? Your island? What?
It has been told that when he awakens again and rises from the earth, he will herald the end of the world.
Wait,
That is a bad thing.
wait.
I'm waiting.
Mila turns around. She's pointing at the thing. No, but what if the Harbinger, whatever, the obsidian end, whatever, what if it's not, what if this thing isn't what's destroying? What if it wakes up when something else comes to destroy? Maybe the Harbinger could help us.
I point at it. What she
This
said.
is coming. This thing. It's already here. Maybe you're wrong.
Sabriel, the silent monk, wanders over and begins to study the mural, his head tilting back and forth while Raphael just remains where he is, though he does kind of lean down a little bit and scratches his pet drake on the scales behind the neck. The Harbinger, has already caused devastation in his awakenings. You truly think that he would be awakening in response to some other threat that's so far away? I mean, I've seen the corruption in these woods, but it is so different. This is such a distance from our home.
But if you're, I don't, pardon me, I don't know a lot about this thing that you are. I don't know a lot about whatever this thing is that you're talking about, but maybe because it's so connected to this plane, it can sense this, or maybe it's not that at all. Maybe what kind of devastation did it do? Because like sure, maybe it killed people, ate people, stole from people, but if the whole plane was destroyed, it would be destroyed along with it.
For all we know, when he awakens, he is an ancient beast, the size of a mountain, with scales the color of burned charcoal and radiating a heat that could incinerate a goat just from getting too close. His wings, dozens of feet long, that wrap around this creature. And he has claws and fangs the size of horses and lances. If his awakening does not destroy the world itself, I see no reason why he would protect it. You ask what he has done before. Have you been to our isle? Have you seen the scar that faces it?
Yeah, but that was a volcano. That's everybody knows that.
His awakening, brief as it was, erupted the volcano. That
Oh,
was the second awakening.
I'm gonna look at Milo.
Yeah,
I don't I don't know.
I trust you more than I trust these guys. You think they're on the wrong track?
I think they might be. But the only way to know for sure is to find out more information, and I don't know if we can get it here.
Where do we get it?
I'm gonna lean forward. Go with them?
Me?
Well,
We?
we could both go. You? I shouldn't leave here though.
Okay. I just gotta do one thing first. I turn around. Now, you need an alchemist? Right? I'm kind of valuable to you.
That is what we are seeking.
I'll help you research this. But I gotta take care of one quick thing here. Can you give me the time I need to do what I need to do first, and I'll go with you gladly.
How long will it take? I do not wish to linger in this forest longer than we must.
1 hour.
You'll give him the time he needs.
It is dark, so we shall take a rest here for the night.
Good answer. So I I take the flower from the pedestal.
Hey, roll me a Arcana check to safely harvest the flower.
Wait.
Sick.
I'm gonna guide you again.
Hell yeah. Don't need it. Natch 20. So 30.
How many is that for you tonight?
My fourth one. Or my fifth one, yeah, 5. The dice have a plan for me.
Because this is very much a magical flower. And
So
you are
did-
able to safely harvest it.
Okay. Is this the ingredient I need? Yeah, I kind of figured. So I'm going to look at Mila. I'm going to go, you are the only person who knows about my plans. You're the only person who gets it. I have a feeling that where I'm going, I'm not going to need this. But I need it to be safe. And I don't want to risk anything. I don't want to risk you. Are they asleep at this point? They're resting, you said?
Raphael seems to be resting. Sabriel is still awake and kind of just sitting there. They're like sitting across the room for you guys, like giving you the privacy, as it
Okay.
were.
Okay. And
But
I
they're
grab
definitely
her.
blocking your path from leaving.
I'm gonna grab her hand really quick and go a little bit downstairs away from their vision. And I am going to cast a big boy spell. I am going to cast Liamon's Secret Chest.
Oh, so good.
Liamon's Secret Chest, for those who don't know, is WK. I'll just narratively describe it. So I'm going to show her the flask, and I go, I did it. I know it works. The science is perfect. I harvested that thing. I crafted it. I don't want anyone except you knowing where this is. And I don't trust anyone else but you to find the right people to figure out what the fuck is going on. So, I cast Liamon's Secret Chest, and a portal, if you will, opens to the ethereal plane. I put the flask in a wooden chest, and I lock it. I place the chest in there. They do not necessarily need to be in the same place where I hid it. She just needs to know that this is on the ethereal plane. And what is in this chest, of course, is the potion of permanent polymorph. The ability to look like anything or anyone for as long as possible. For as long as they need, I should say. And I'm going to seal the plane. And I am going to pull out something from my bag. And it is a wooden carving of Mila. I made this last night.
You did this in one night?
I got really good tools.
Shao Founds Day, he would inform me that Milo has been practicing for a while.
Yeah. You would not believe how much firewood I've wasted.
It's really good.
This is for you. This is the key to the chest.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going to happen to me. But I know you can figure it out. And I know you will be safe. And I'm going to do everything I can to get as much information out of these two. And if needs to be, I can take them.
Maybe, but just okay.
Look at me.
Just promise me this isn't going to
Yeah.
be the last time I see you.
I promise. And I'm really good at keeping promises.
I know. Look, 3 months.
We did it.
showed up.
3 months. I didn't go in that hole. I needed to see you again.
You're not going to get eaten by a dragon. There's a dragon that they think is going to eat the world.
Right. I killed a big tree.
You did kill.
I figured out what the blight is. I scaled this temple with you.
We did all those things. And we didn't even get hit. We're a good team.
Right. We're a good team. We're not this isn't the end, Mila, I promise. No. We're gonna figure this out.
You figure out the dragon thing. I'm gonna figure out how we stop the world from getting eaten by Caligo, and we're gonna save the world.
We're gonna save the world. We're gonna do this. Okay.
Can I just say that I trust Milo and Mila to save the world more than Zeb and Shark?
1,000%.
Spin-off series, baby.
1,000%.
Shots fired. Okay. Milo.
I love you, Jen. I love you, Arthur.
Yeah.
Make good choices, kids. Find me. So Milo is going to. I mean, the hour is running out. I'm gonna just look her in the eyes, and then like the next time we see each other, whenever we figure out how to save the world, we're gonna figure out all the rest of the gnome things.
Yeah.
I really like you, Mila.
I really like you too. A lot.
And he kisses her.
Oh.
My heart.
Peels back and goes, all right, here we go. Saving the world. Turn back and I go to the two dudes. And I'm like, okay, my work is done. The hour is up. Where are we going?
I'm gonna walk over and be like, just 1 minute. Sabriel,
Yeah.
Sabriel, right?
He nods. They nod.
Can
Sorry.
I talk to you? Just like in private for a minute.
He steps aside with you.
Hey, I just wanted to tell you that I don't really know anything about your weird cult or what you're doing or if what you're doing is right. But if something happens to him, I know what you look like.
Sabriel just kind of smiles and just gently ruffles Mila's hair.
Is he wearing anything made of metal right now?
No.
Not a single thing, not like a ring or an earring or a necklace or a shoe buckle. All right, fine. Make me do something meaner. That's fine. I need him to make a constitution saving throw.
This isn't a disease or poison effect, is it?
It is not.
Sick.
It's gonna be an 18.
That just freaking succeeds. I'm gonna silvery barbs, make him re-roll.
Dope. I'll roll a 19.
Oh, whatever.
I'm rooting for. Oh my god.
So, like, the space starts to shift around him as I cast Vortex Warp on him, and then he just resists it. And Mila's like, it's just a warning.
How long does he have?
You can't kill her, Kay. She said this already. Well, this is a prequel.
He just looks down at you and just smiles, but he just stops ruffling your hair. And abruptly, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. This is not a magical effect.
Leah.
That is a 5.
Cool.
Oh,
So
no.
as he looks down at you, like so far, Sabrio has, again, not spoken a single word, and Raphael had mentioned that they've taken a vow of silence. He has been just very interested in the murals, examining, watching them over and everything like that. And like it suddenly it's like a switch was flipped, and they just start to radiate this the frightful, menacing presence. And it's like it seems to be all directed at you, Mila, for casting that spell at him, and you are frightened of him for 1 minute.
She's just gonna back up a little bit. That's it. She's not gonna do anything else. She's just gonna back up. He's a little scared and scary. She's a little scared for Milo at this point.
Well, this is.
Raphael's over there curled up with his
Can I talk to Raphael for a hot second? Like simultaneously, like same time this is happening.
Sure.
So I'm volunteering myself for you.
We definitely appreciate this effort.
And I appreciate you giving me that hour.
I mean, again, it's middle of the night. We won't be leaving till dawn.
Well, listen, I still needed it. My point being, I do have one condition.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ensure the safety of that gnome. Nothing can happen to her.
We don't
If
have
I-
much of an influence on.
Oh, don't you? Don't you though? And I look at his dragon pet. I'm like, don't you though?
Oh, you mean Fluffy here? And he kind of snaps his fingers, and
Great name.
the Drake actually seems to just vanish.
All I'm saying is if that thing can just keep an eye on her, keep her safe, keep her protected, she's going to be way more vital to your cause than I am. I'm still going with you. You need me for that, but anything that has to be done here in the mainlands, that's her.
You see Raphael kind of stroking his chin a little bit because there's like, perhaps.
Can I make a persuasion roll?
Yeah, roll persuasion actually before I do anything else.
Cool. Oh, why did I volunteer persuasion? I have no modifiers in persuasion. But your boy still rolled. That's what.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But he's kind of strokes his chin a little bit like, if she's willing to travel with us to the coast, she'll take some time to get there. I can perhaps, if she is magically capable as you are, I can teach her to summon her own companion.
And then she'll be able to do whatever she needs to do apart from the three of us, right? She'll be able to travel and do the research needed, and we'll just have a
My
companion.
understanding that she is free to do that, yes, but she would have indeed have a companion. It might not
Thank
be
you.
as capable as mine, but
It's something. Listen, she's one of the most brilliant people, period, I've ever met in my life. If anyone is going to be able to handle one of these little stinkers, full confidence in that person. That's my condition. You're meeting it. I appreciate you. I'm at your disposal for whatever you need me to do to keep this third whatever the fuck we're dealing with at bay.
he also reaches down and like kind of pats you on the shoulder, on the head a little bit. Oh, don't worry, Milo. If you hadn't agreed to come with us, we were going to knock you out and just take you captive anyway.
You could try. Okay.
All right, so with that, Milo has successfully completed potion. Mila and he are the only two people in the entire world with access to it as the four of you set off out of the Bellwoods and across the Empire. Eventually making your way to Ocean Guard, where the two Genasi, once more disguised to not look quite so out of place, charter a ship that will take them back to their home with Milo, leaving Mila there alone to continue her route from Ocean Guard to Saltspire and beyond. Perhaps with a magical new companion that she can summon at her to aid her. But we fast forward a little bit longer to Milo has arrived on the island of Icaros. Lee, I'll be honest, I have no idea what the time frames on this all. I'm assuming it's probably like 2 months to get, at least like 2 months to get from the Bellwood to Ocean Guard.
It doesn't take that long. I mean, that travel time, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks. But then
2 or
by
3
the
weeks
time you
then?
charter a boat and get to Icarus, get to the far eastern side, you probably are talking about close to 2 months before he gets to where he's going on the island. Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking at about 6 months later. Milo, you are taken down deep into a cave beneath a burned out volcano that is supposed to be inactive. You are decked in every bit of fire protective gear that the Genasi of your hosts can find for you. And you enter into a massive cavern. And at first you don't see anything. And then you hear the sound of very heavy breathing. It's almost a gust of wind that nearly knocks you off your feet.
Ugh.
And then the room begins to illuminate and radiate in heat and temperature, and you realize that the massive shape behind for you, that is nearly the size of a mountain, is indeed what you can only call a dragon.
Well, there's your problem.
That is the thrice risen. And that's where we're going to end it.
Okay, all right, I'm cool. That's so great.
Going to turn it back over to Leah.
Sorry, I'm still reeling from all of this. That was wild. Thank you for that amazing moment. I guess we need now another Milo one shot because we have to figure out what's going on there.
You're welcome for all the trouble.
Let's start there. Grant/Milo. Thank you. You're amazing. This was so much fun. Tell us where we can find Game Master Monday and all your things.
Yes, hello. If you like the sounds that come out of my mouth parts, you can find me at Game Master Monday. I am the titular Game Master. We do a new one-shot and a new system with a new cast every single episode, and we post bi-weekly. You can follow us on Twitter at Game Master Mon, Instagram at Game Master Monday. We have a brand spanking new YouTube channel that's also Game Master Monday, and we're on Twitch at Game Master Monday. We try to do a live stream at least every month or so, and you might hear a familiar voice on the one. We never mind, cut that out. That's gonna post after that happens, so never mind. I am 0 for 2 on guest spots where I hype up a future live show that's already happened. Anyway, come check us out. We're a lot of fun. This was a high honor for me. Thank you for having me, Leah.
Amazing. Thank you for being here. And speaking of which, Kay, this was fantastic. You did a wonderful job. Couldn't have asked
Anger-inducing
for a better DM to step into the chair for this one shot. Tell us about your stuff and where to find you.
I am Kay. I'm the GM for the Dude Where's My Drift Starfinder podcast. We play Starfinder. We have episodes releasing the same Monday as Game Master Monday currently, though after the summer we'll probably be going back to a weekly schedule release, which, hey, that might be happening by now because I don't know when this is coming out. We also do live streams every other Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern on Twitch at twitch.tv/DWMD podcast of, hey, we stream ourselves playing our game, we record and turn into podcasts. And you can find us on Twitter and Instagram at DWMD Podcast and also on YouTube at DWMD Podcast.
All right. So, with that, this has been Slay the Stars. Thank you so much for joining us for the podcast. Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
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 I don't know about you, but my head is spinning. We wanted to say thank you again to Grant for reprising his role as Milo and knocking it out of the park. And a huge shout out to our first ever guest GM, Kay, without whom none of this would have been possible. Want to hear more shenanigans performed by Kay? Listen to the thrilling escapades with alternative realities, time travel, and a whole host of other problems. Will our heroes save the galaxy? Probably not. But will the players kill our listeners with laughter? More than likely. Check out Dude, Where's My Drift, a Starfinder podcast releasing every other Monday and streaming live at twitch.tv/DWMD podcast on opposite Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Find them on all social media at DWMD Podcast. We'll be back in 2 weeks with our recap of Core 4, so make sure you stay listened in for that. Somnia ad astra. Stay tuned. Intro music by Isaac Vyers. Character designs by Cam Gonzalez. Produced by Leah Hemrick. Graphics designer Jen Kearney. And audio engineer Arthur Polino.